Is Tesla coming to India? Don't worry, it's not a déjà vu. We're actually asking this question again because the company is making moves. Tesla has posted a jobs listing on LinkedIn. They're hiring for 14 positions. Some are customer facing like store manager and Tesla advisor. Others are back-end jobs like technicians and analysts. This hiring spree has triggered the obvious question, is Tesla coming to India? Well, the timing does add up. Last week, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was in the US. He met Tesla owner Elon Musk there. And days later, they have posted this jobs listing. So like I said, the timing does make sense. Reports say they are considering showrooms in 2 locations, New Delhi and Mumbai. And this raises a couple of questions. Why is Tesla coming to India now? What has changed in the last few years? And will it shake up India's EV landscape? The first answer is obvious. Tesla is coming to India because India is a lucrative market. India's EV sales grew around 20% in 2024. 20% growth last year. Indians bought almost 100,000 electric cars. That's up from 82,000 in 2023. The government has also set an ambitious target here. This is what India wants, the government of India wants by 2030. 30% of all private cars should be EVs. 70% for commercial vehicles and 80% for 2- and 3-wheelers. They should all be electric by 2030. So India is a prize for any EV seller, maybe not now, but certainly in the future. Which brings us to the second question. We've been hearing about Tesla's entry since the pandemic. What is taking them so long? Well, the government of India was asking Tesla to set up a factory here, basically to make their cars in India. But Elon Musk was not willing. He wanted to import Tesla cars into India first, see how the response was, and then commit to factories. Just one problem though. Imported luxury EVs were taxed steeply in India by almost 110%. Musk lobbied the Indian government to slash these rates, but no luck. New Delhi would not budge. The tax remained 110%. But then came Donald Trump. And India relaxed some of the tariffs to appease the new president. Luxury EV tariffs were cut from 110% to 70%, 70. So the market is now more lucrative. And what about the factories? There is no word yet on local production. Last year, Tesla was keen on setting up a factory, but those plans were put on hold. Since then, Elon Musk has latched on to Donald Trump, and Trump is asking US firms to make in America. Frankly, it's a bit of a pickle for him, because China is a major market. Last year, around 11 million EVs were sold in China. Imagine that, 11 million compared to India's 100,000. So Elon Musk has a choice to make here. Does he move production out of China? And if he does, will he shift it back home to America, or will he friend-shore it to India? That's the question to watch out for. In the past, Musk has been very friendly with China. You'll see him meddle in Europe or in Britain, but you will never see him meddle in China's matters, no word. In fact, he has supported China's claims on Taiwan. We saw that warmth last year. In April last year, Musk was slated to visit India on an official trip, but at the last minute he cancelled it. Apparently, he was swamped with too much work. Yet a week later, he travelled all the way to China. So Elon Musk's priorities are quite clear. China first, everyone else second. Don't expect that to change anytime soon. Experts say Tesla will most likely import cars first. They will see the local response and only then invest in local production, which was their plan all along, which is what he wanted. The question is, how will it impact India's EV landscape? Well, it's a lot more mature than before. Indian car makers are betting on EVs. Mahindra unveiled 2 electric vehicles recently. They have racked up 30,000 bookings. That's almost 1/3 of India's total EV sales from last year. Tata has also has a lineup of EVs. They make up 38% of the market. So it's not like EVs are a wonder in India. Plus, the price is going to be an issue. Tesla cars cost upwards of 50 lakh rupees. That's a very small share of car sales in India. It gets even smaller if you count just EVs. Of course, the brand has a certain appeal to it, but we'll have to wait and see if that works in India. We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout this week. Yes, Hindu Mandir we're on our way to Tel Aviv. Pretty measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think that
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Thagbir. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
we were actually
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote effort. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion. 4.3 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.